Xuex withdrawal update for September. Okay, towards the end of September is nearing. Okay, I did a review on this thing 6 months ago and I called it out, said it was a scam. A whole bunch of people saw my review, didn't believe me, and invested anyways and lost a ton of money. Okay, I know not everyone saw that review, but a lot of people still like see these kind of reviews saying, hey, watch out for these scams. But currently, what's the state of what's actually happening here is the websites, the exchange website seems to be, two of their domains are still offline. But some people are keeping their fingers crossed and trying to remain positive in hopes that they'll be able to withdraw. That's what we're going to talk about. Can you guys actually withdraw from this thing eventually once they figure out what the heck's going on, or is it gone for good? Well, we'll go into that in just a moment. If this is your very first time on the channel, make sure you find the subscribe button. Also click on the bell notification icon. That way you won't miss out on any of these important updates. On this channel, what I usually do, as per request by my viewers, is I review income opportunity systems, platforms, and training products. If it's make money online that you're after or steer yourself away from a potential scam, this information can serve you. Also, at any time throughout watching this video, if you're looking for a way to create active or passive income online for yourself, you can just go underneath this video and click on the first link below and check out my #1 recommendation. So here we are. I typed UX. I think that's how you pronounce the Ponzi. Or is it XUX? I'll just say UX. Okay, I'm thinking the X is silent. UX, what's Google saying? Exchange Global Professional Station. I don't know if that's one of the domains in question. Let's see. Could be, because that one's offline too as well. They were using multiple domains. Then someone posted on Instagram, warning UX exchange, reports trapped funds. So a lot of people got their funds trapped here. Trustpilot doesn't look good. UX trying to help a friend. We'll go to 2 weeks ago, someone came and said, it's down from yesterday. They're under investigation. Are they truly under investigation? It's kind of hard to go after Tom, Dick, and Harry with fake names and fake identities. Too many people are, I would say, if you're investing into these quick, big money opportunities that you guys are hoping that exists, then you end up getting scammed. When there's like Professor so-and-so, I would say, that's a dumb idea. Don't give them your money. With these schemes, how do they normally work? In a nutshell, people are contacted through WhatsApp and Telegram and Facebook Messenger and even dating apps. A lot of guys get enticed by pretty girls, images, fake accounts, and it's usually men on the back, big ugly looking hairy man on the back end, pretending he's like some pretty young Asian girl. And then you might have some pretty young Asian girls also scamming people, getting people in for referral commissions. They have network marketing comp plan. They show you big numbers on the screen, right? And they will actually come and pay you guys, give you guys some of your own money with the smaller deposits. Okay, look, I want to show you something here. There was one called, so many scams going on out here. Lady came from one of the scams. I think it's this one. And in a nutshell, look, this comment, if I can find it, it explains how this works. How you guys get scammed, whoever, meaning that those of you...
Uma loja online, mas não sabe como começar?
I guess that's not the one. and why they're getting attention of the authorities. If this is your first time on the channel, okay, here we go. Lady says, and that looks like a Vietnamese name. This is another BG Wealth Sharing Group. It could be the same scammers. I don't know. Person comes, Courtney Trin, says, I think you should join BG with small deposit to find out for yourself instead of spending your time with all these false accusations. Because I reviewed that other scam called BG Wealth Sharing Group, and that he got a UK fraud warning from the Financial Conduct Authority in the UK. And what did I say? I said, join a scam, deposit a small amount, potentially get back returns on that small amount to get me to drop down larger deposits. Show me big numbers on a screen, and then, or big money on a screen, then ask me for some kind of ridiculous amount to get the bucks out of the screen. Laughing out loud. I don't think so. Okay. So this person here, let me change the color here, could be one of the scammers with these silly ideas, silly comments. So that's how it works. This is what's happening. But why do people keep getting scammed? See, even Jim Carrey thinks this is funny. People keep getting scammed because the idea of quick, easy money in crypto, and then they don't use common sense anymore. So let's go to Trustpilot, September 6th. Regarding post about Xuex, all users around the world been affected by issues withdrawing funds which been invested. Any chance to get funds back? What days, my agent? Our funds are still in our XU account. We only been ordered to suspend all operations due to local government's emergency financial regulations. Xuex will resume normal operations after the new financial regulations are approved in August 2026. Well, what are they asking you guys to wait till next year? At that time, we will be able to freely control our account's funds. We can decide whether to continue investing or withdraw our funds. Okay. I'd say bullshit. Money is gone. Okay. Why did the money go? The big money on the screen app. Why did the websites go offline? This is one of them. UXXV.com. Then they have another one here. .net. Right? They're gone because not enough gullible people out there investing. Is that a mean thing to say, gullible people? I mean, when they're showing you big numbers on a screen and you're seeing so many red flags all over the internet, and we keep seeing, millions and millions and millions of people keep getting scammed, and people keep donating their crypto. You guys got to go and donate your money. Some people are borrowing money to get in and going to the bank, borrowing money. Some people remortgage their homes, the real ambitious folks who think like, oh my God, this is the holy grail. I can get rich without doing anything. And then they donate their money, convert it into a crypto, then donate the crypto to the scammers. And then they lose out. We're going to close off soon. Let me just see. Weird scam. Took our money and left us. Albania group has lost money from Xuex. They had people from like Albania and these places were coming and saying, hey, everyone's making money. I mean, just like a few months ago, I'm like, you guys are showing numbers on a screen, you're not making money. You're just being shown numbers on a screen. The scheme shut down in Balkans, scamming 70,000 users over 150 million USD just in the Balkans. Run as fast as you can. Croatia got screwed. Withdrawals blocked in Croatia. It's a scam. Well, even if they didn't block the withdrawals yet, right? Just the idea of giving you guys big numbers, big money on a screen that you can't withdraw was a scam from the beginning, even if they gave you guys the little returns. Some of you guys who are watching and even investing into these programs don't even speak English, and most of these programs you are using English. I don't know how the heck that even works. That's like scary. If I couldn't speak English, but then I went to a platform that's only talking in English, and I still invest my crypto there, that's scary. And then they're calling the network marketers promoting this. So network marketing promotion is what I was seeing. And then they have like fake professors. Xuex down in Serbia. So Serbia got screwed too as well. Money is frozen. If you're still in, get the fuck out. When I had a job driving truck, I was driving right here in the Toronto area in Canada, and I was starting to make money online. And I was excited, and I was buying a hot dog from the hot dog guy, who I believe he was from Serbian fellow, really cool guy, not Russian. His name was Ivan. I think he was Serbian or Russian. He was a really cool guy. I don't know, European accent, either from Serbia or Russia. I'm not a language expert, but Ivan he's an awesome guy. He probably is still selling hot dogs, and he does pretty good for himself. And I'm like, hey. Oh no, I'm confusing. Sorry, so I'm thinking of Igor. Igor was actually Russian. Igor was a truck driver. Okay, and I was like, hey Igor, you're looking for a way to make money, and that's when I didn't know how the heck to promote anything online instead of having to go to strangers. This is awesome. I mean, if you learn internet marketing, you won't ever have to promote anything to anyone. You could just drive traffic to links and see money on the back end, or even make crypto on the back end if that's up your alley. So I met this Russian fellow that I knew, wasn't a personal friend, but he worked for the same company. He was driving truck, and I said, "Hey, you want to make money online?" And he's laughing. He's like, "Hey, Rory, do you see this truck?" He shook the truck, like he actually went to the side of the truck, and he was a big dude. Igor was a big dude. He grabbed the bar that you have to grab onto to climb into the truck, and he just shook the whole truck. Truck shook sideways a little bit, and he's like, "You see this truck? This truck is real. This truck makes me money." He's that stuff online that you're talking about. I came from Russia, and I see them every single day, right? Those things are not real, right? And then after a while, he didn't see me anymore at the job, and he's probably scratching his head saying, did this guy figure out actually how to make money online? And I don't know why that came to mind, but yeah, that little story there, I always remember that. That was Igor. And then there was another other guy. I used to buy Polish sausages, barbecued sausages, that he sells sausages on down near Dufferin Mall. Not Dufferin Mall, what is it? A big mall in the Toronto area here. And it's like a very high trafficked area. And even him, I tried to pitch this other guy, Ivan, and then they didn't see me at my job after a while, or driving truck, and then I'm sure they thought to themselves, like, what the heck is this guy? Maybe he actually was onto something. Okay, but they're probably thinking, when you introduce ideas to them, they're like the average Joe who come to these scams, invest money, lose it, and then everything's a scam. No, there's legitimate ways to create income online. You have to find one for yourself, and it's not like I click a button. Here's a big button. You know what? I'm going to get a blue button. Forget about that. We're going to get a blue button because a lot of people are drinking the wrong Kool-Aid. And they get like a blue button and they click it, fund an account, click it, and we can make big money. And that's like the blue pill. You're just going to end up getting scammed by Xuex, right? Companies like Xuex. What you got to do is drink the Kool-Aid. Drink the Kool-Aid, the right kind of Kool-Aid. And you take the red pill, okay? The red pill. You got to take that red pill and realize the truth that there's not, quick fix of crypto, ways I can multiply crypto online. These things are just scams. And wake up from the illusion, or else you're going to keep. And some people like invest thousands and thousands of dollars into this thing. There was one guy on Reddit. He told me he invested like 340,000 US dollars. And he even called himself an entrepreneur. He lost it all. And then he's like, oh, no biggie. I'm like, it's still a biggie, isn't it? 340 grand into a scam. One guy in Alberta, Canada lost $2 million. Okay, so state of affairs here. Don't put any money into these things. They are scams. One guy said 24 days ago, it's still working well. I was talking about Xuex. Other person's like, which country? Xuex closed. Xuex closed. All money is frozen. If you are still in, what is that? Get the fuck out. But the websites, the exchange websites are offline, but the a-egig.vip website is still up. And these guys, who the heck is Leo Smith? Fake identity. A fake person created this establishment in 2018. Good income and investment environment. These guys call themselves like professors, and they're not really professors of anything. That's a new thing with these scams. A lot of these type of scams are created out of China, and the ones with like fake CEO actors are usually like created in Russia or the Ukraine. That is the going trend that I'm seeing. But the Chinese, they have a good way of getting you guys into the circle of destruction by getting people like into a Telegram group. And now they're starting to use like Bond Chat. I never used Bond Chat, but they have groups over there as well. And then they have like fake bots and bots in there pretending to be people. So fake people, and then a few real people with fake identities, and then they use fear of missing out marketing on the individuals in the group, like, hey, I'm making lots of money with this thing, look, oh my god, look, I paid off my mortgage, I'm paying my mortgage, I'm buying a new car, I bought a Lambo last week, and they're showing these comments, and then other people in the group are like, oh my god, so-and-so's making money, I'm not making money. And then they're like, oh no, I can't miss out on this, I gotta invest money into the thing, and then they end up figuring out that they can't get the big money out of the screen. What Xuex is a centralized cryptocurrency exchange and wallet platform established in Denver, USA, and Toronto, Canada, which was bullshit. I don't know who believes these cock and bull stories. Look what happened, guys. Don't see any traffic from Canada or the US here, even though there is some. It's just this website analysis software is not picking up a lot of traffic from US and Canada, so it's showing the prime areas like number 1 Germany, number 2 Portugal, number 3 Albania, number 4 Croatia, number 5 Australia. Germany, they love Ponzi schemes. There in Portugal, it seems like a lot of the Portuguese are enjoying them as well. Albania, Croatia, lots of scams that are circulating around. And of course, Australia. But in a nutshell, what happened was not enough people were investing, so they had a decline in traffic towards the end. See, that's the website there. Well, one of the websites towards the end of August. So not enough people giving them big money, right, into the platform. So what happens is eventually, once the recruitment starts running out, they pull the plug, and then the websites can't be reached. And then Tom, Dick, and Harry, meaning the people who don't learn their lessons, because they're thinking they went through the false illusion that, hey, I'm making money online, which in truth they only got back some of their own money in the beginning, but lost way more. They're like, wow, we could make money online, and then they go looking for more scams to donate their crypto to. And then eventually they come to the same conclusion here. In whatever new deal that they find, the website cannot be reached in the new scheme that they find. Pretty well in a nutshell, that's what's happening, okay? So stay away from these scams and don't listen to people like Courtney Trin over here, who's telling me, hey, I should try it out for myself. No, I never invested in any of these HYIP platforms that have new spins on them, or even the older ones. Never did. I almost did when I was younger, back in like 2006, but luckily I never did. And I don't promote them either. And if you guys are looking for a Ponzi that works, I don't know of one that does. Sorry. Okay. So I don't think people are going to get their money back in a year from now when they're claiming that Xuex is going to get all their shit figured out. They are most likely on to bigger and better things, meaning other new ways to scam people, right? I got a video here. It didn't get very many views. Who's really behind these scams like Cloud Boost and Lightning Shared Scooter Company and the Grokr Exchange and MauPay and all these type of deals? I would say those types, like the click a button and task scam, big money opportunities, those are like Chinese. And these ones over here, like e-estate with fictional real estate characters. This one, I'm not sure. Could it be some American scam influencers came up with their own company? However, a lot of the Russian and Russian and Ukrainian scams usually have like these fake CEO paid actors, like this one here, e-estate. They actually have like AI CEO, the guy up here, which is quite funny, and people are donating their money. Well, that's it for today. If I get any more news on Xuex Exchange and the EG Investment Group, I will be sure to share on the channel. However, I think people are wondering if they can keep their fingers crossed for a year, that hopefully they'll get their accounts unlocked and the websites will come back online and there'll be business as usual. I'm thinking no. Your money's gone the moment you guys gave it to the scammers. And they're probably like living on the beaches of the world, drinking out of coconuts. Okay. If you want to make money with crypto, I would say go out there, invest in a good cryptocurrency like trading course, learn how to become your own trader, start doing day trading, etc. If that's up your alley, or find one on like yield farming and go through the course, implement the information, and learn how to like lend tokens to exchanges. There's people wanting to trade every single day. So either become a legitimate trader or learn how to lend tokens to the real exchanges, not the fake ones giving you guys, unsustainable returns that you want. It's not going to happen. Or learn affiliate marketing and take your earnings and invest into legitimate crypto. I mean, you can hold Bitcoin, and the value always is going to go up. That's an investment. Buy Bitcoin, Make passive income online, or active and passive income online. Take your earnings, invest into real legitimate crypto. Hold on to that investment. Like Robert T. Kiyosaki always says that he does, especially with Bitcoin, he just holds on to it, doesn't even touch it. And it keeps going up and up and up. And then sometimes it goes down, and then it goes up. That's about it. But I would say refrain from joining Ponzi schemes, promising you big money, okay? So that's it for today. Hopefully you enjoyed the content. If you're still looking for a way to create active or passive income online for yourself, you could check out my #1 recommendation underneath this video. First link below. I will see you on the next one. Take care.